Welcome to Not My Child, a community discussion about the heroin and prescription drug epidemic that has one singular focus: no new users. This program was developed by County Executive Steve Shue in order to educate and mobilize the community. We see the headlines every day with tragic stories of death and despair. We naturally think, that's not my child. Well, think again.
Hi, I'm County Executive Steve Shue. Take a look at these faces. These are our neighbors, our friends, our family members who are gone forever because of the terrible heroin epidemic that is gripping our nation. In 2017, we lost 160 people to overdoses. This year, the numbers are even higher. Now people are turning to deadlier drugs such as fentanyl and carfentanil. A dose of carfentanil the size of a grain of sand is enough to stop your heart. So please, if you know someone who may be using these drugs, call us today. There is help. Call 410-768-5522.
You raised me up to more than I can be.
We work really hard on training each other about that reality that an addict is a human being. It's somebody's son, it's somebody's daughter. Every family has somebody struggling with opioid addiction. Every group of friends has somebody struggling with opioid addiction. If you think you don't, it's just because you don't know yet. The numbers are stark. They're startling. There is no demographic to this.
So we change these numbers weekly. So these boards used to be boards that raised awareness for drinking and driving. And unfortunately, we've had to make the change to make it a heroin overdose awareness board. It takes its toll on these officers. We don't look at these as just numbers, so we look at these as people. So these are 38 people, lives that we've lost.
We have to be human in our approaches. That's a tough one for law enforcement historically. Sometimes I remember me as a cop, a street cop, and I wanted to catch bad guys. That's what I wanted to do, catch bad guys. As a human being, it's tough to get a warm and fuzzy feeling about the group of people you know is driving 85% of your crime rates, right? If the root cause is opioids, the solution isn't going to be generally handcuffs and prison. Addiction is a disease. It's a disease that people need help to beat, just like they need help to beat cancer or diabetes. We have to make sure that we extend helping hands as police every chance we get.
It's a home run, man.
Because that might be the chance to get the person into recovery. And we've got to get better at offering that help in a way that makes the next person more willing to take it. If drugs and a drug problem causes 85% of my crime, how blind would we have to be not to try to help? It's why the county executive and I came up with the letter. This letter goes to every person who's arrested and every person who suffers from an overdose that the police become aware of in Arundel County. And it's just a way for us maybe to reach the person at their crisis moment. If you're suffering from a drug abuse or addiction problem, please be courageous and ask for help. We've had to look too many mothers in the eye and tell them their child is gone. Drug treatment can work. People recover from addiction every day. Help us help you by making the call. You won't believe how much better a clean life is. Signed, Timothy J. Altamari, Chief of Police.
The drug is so strong, once it gets you, it's got you. You're owned.
It's in poor, it's in rich, okay, in middle class. I mean, it's like that, and people need to wake up.
These kids are always going to have the issues that they have because their mom made the choice to use drugs.
But I did use my whole pregnancy. I used heroin every day.
We had a day recently where we used just about all the Narcan in the station. We went through all of it. There were that many overdoses.
This is a truly scary time. There's fentanyl now being put in pills that look like oxys. You just don't know that also is what's killing people.
I was 7 years old. I've been on drugs since 7 years old. Spray paint was
The first drug I ever used in my life.
Just don't pick up that first one, because what they say, one's too many and 1,000's never enough.
There were more than 1,000 overdoses in Anne Arundel County in 2017. More than 150 were fatal. Opioid overdoses in the United States have quadrupled since 1999. Maryland has one of the fastest overdose death rate increases in the nation, with increases of 20% 2 years in a row. Nearly half of all drug overdoses involve prescription drugs. Substance abuse disorder strikes people no matter where they live, what race they are, what age they are. Listen to some of the people who are in recovery now.
It's really taken me on a journey, and it almost took my life. About a mile from here, I overdosed and I was dead for 11 minutes.
I definitely want to get clean. I'm just not ready to get clean right now. I really just like getting high, and I don't like myself when I'm sober.
I'm Angel. I'm a heroin addict in recovery.
My name is Stephanie. My son Todd overdosed at age 25.
My name is Eileen, and my daughter Katie is a 17-year-old heroin addict.
I'm Katie, and I'm addicted to heroin.
My name is Matt, and I'm in recovery.
You can get clean.
You can get clean.
You can get clean.
There is hope.
Go to a meeting today.
Go to a meeting.
Call someone.
Talk to your school counselor.
Call someone
today.
Parents should never have to bury their child.
If you want more information about substance abuse and recovery resources, go to www.aacounty.org/heroin.